And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the game of the week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And on the hill, the big righty, Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Michael Harris II digs in now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. What a stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Glasnow ready and deals. Line drive. Outman makes the catch, inning over. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he gave up several earned runs his last time out. I think command is a huge issue for him, and fastball command. He's got to trust it. He's got good velocity. Attack hitters with it in this one.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going along. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself. Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That ball one 3. Misses, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And there's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Glass now back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations, because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Austin Riley. And a foul ball.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Here's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he pumps in a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
This one in the air. Freeman drops into the glove, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. And to count 1-2. Riley leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's towards center. Outman under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 8, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy launched a homer in his most recent game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That's to third. Muncy slings to first, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in L.A. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fastball is outside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. His second homer this series, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Muncy to hit. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. Strider deals. Muncy checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. This one high in the air to left center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting 7, designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on base and slugging too. Just off the inside edge.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tied up here in the early going. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little bit low. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the rookie second baseman. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drove in both of their runs last night. On the ground out to short. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We plate 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Top half of the third inning, and now Orlando Arcia.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a foul out of play. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. struck out swinging his first time. Inside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, James Outman.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a curveball is just outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Dives. What a play.
Now batting.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Edman at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2. That one drifts inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Edman back on a dive. Edman at first, one gone. Next offering way off the plate. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing low. That's outside, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered in this game. That one is upstairs. tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Outman raging back towards the wall. And it's off the wall. Around third. Relay throw. He's safe. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
no strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Olsen around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 1 out. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Clayton Kershaw. This is his first appearance of the season. So bases loaded with 1 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates appears to be getting loose. Bonda getting cranked up as well. Profar, the runner at third. Albies at second. Murphy over at first with one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. And the count 1-2. That one almost got him. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped up, middle of the diamond. And the infield fly is called. Here's Acuna now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Kershaw deals. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Pitch misses. And now 3-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a curve misses outside. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it.
1 ball,
Power
2
versus
strikes.
power right there.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. And that one hammered. Acuna ranging back. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Kershaw back to work. And that's outside. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Just missed. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and Olson is set down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's in there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Kershaw fires. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Michael Conforto. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
James Outman will hit next.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Just missed. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ball to strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's a ball.
Next pitch misses, and it's
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Two now. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. The batter now will be Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Jurickson, Profar. Profar hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Profar in his 12th season, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Fly ball down the line. Conforto makes his way towards it, snags it on the run, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one inside, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Albies makes the turn at second. Relay throw to third, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So up next, Sean Murphy. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, number 5.
That clips the corner. And that one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now
Pitching change here, Aaron Bummer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Muncy digs in. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Dodgers trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia, 0 for 2 in this one. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is hammered right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 out, runner at second. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Just missed.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Man at second. Hit in the air, right field. Conforto settles under this one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Outman brings it in, and that is that. Braves strand one, but they still lead at 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting loose out there. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the second baseman. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. And strike 2. In the air, left field, down the line. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. Hard hit, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 63 won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Dylan Lee into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Outman getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Arcia. That's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Here is Matt Olson. And here it comes. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Up and in. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Profar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To the right side, and foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is down low. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez. And here comes Tommy Edman. In for a strike, good slider. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
There's Freddie Freeman now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. Max Muncy waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's in there. And a count 1-1. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Get out of town. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joe Jimenez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pierce Johnson will come in.
38. Pierce Johnson.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Oh. That one outside. Ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Just missed. That's inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one pushed foul. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And down on strikes. That's the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That clips the corner.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
He's 2 outs away. Murphy now at the plate. Late swing, fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Scott, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Scott is just 1 strike away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And the final score here, 4-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.